I'm quite annoyed as well as upset by the fact that this has become an issue of disagreement between the UK government and the Scottish government. It really should not have been. I mean, there's no disagreement that the deposit return scheme is within devolved competency. And we always warned that the Internal Markets Act would undoubtedly be used in a way to overreach into devolved competency. And now we're seeing the result of that. And I'm really frustrated because we should be on our way to really an excellent scheme. It's not a particularly innovative scheme. I mean, 51 countries have a deposit return scheme. The vast majority of them, 45 of them, I think, include glass. Look, to answer your question as straight as I possibly can, because we'll obviously have this discussion at Cabinet tomorrow.
Are you going to scrap the scheme?
I would struggle to see how the scheme could go ahead if it does not include glass. And the reason I say that is because those businesses in Scotland that their market is disproportionately Scotland, so AG Bars of the world, for example, the C&C Group tenants, for example, they've said that, of course, their business would be at a competitive disadvantage. Jobs and investment could well be at risk if glass is not included in the scheme, because obviously they rely more so on using cans. So I can't give you a definitive, because I've got to first of all wait to see what the UK government says, and secondly, quite rightly, I'll have that discussion within Cabinet. If we could make the scheme work without putting businesses in Scotland at a disadvantage, at a competitive disadvantage, then I would look to do that, because I believe in the DRS scheme. But as a government, I have to say I'm not particularly prepared to put Scottish businesses, iconic brands, and iconic Scottish businesses at a disadvantage.
So your feeling is at the moment that after the Cabinet meeting tomorrow, this Scottish scheme is going to be scrapped?
Well, again, and I appreciate, because you're right to push, but I'll say at this moment I would just find it very difficult to see a path forward for the DRS if it does not include glass.